All right, welcome to the wrap up. So 4-1 with the deck overall, not a bad showing. One loss to Red Black Demigod Control, which again I could have probably played a little better so we didn't get boiled, but I got a little greedy and maybe didn't play around Boil in the way that I should have. Again, don't play against Boil a lot, so hopefully a lesson learned there. But that said, the list I'm still enjoying. There's not a lot I want to change in the main deck. I alluded to a little bit of some potential changes in the deck tech, and such changes were potentially including a fourth opt, maybe cutting spell snare, but probably not. Maybe shaving a click, but probably not. And then mostly just sideboard changes. I'm getting closer. I mean, maybe shaving on electrolyzes as well was something we had discussed, but the main deck is getting a lot closer to something that I'm happy with. I guess Third Cryptic is also sort of potentially on the cutting block, but probably not. And then the sideboard I still think is something I'm not particularly happy with. I still think it's kind of a clunker. I really do think a third Blood Moon needs to find its way in here, and maybe cutting one of these roasts is where we're going next, but it's just so good against Eldrazi. Maybe I have enough in those matchups that I don't need the second roast. I feel like roast is pretty bad against a lot of... I mean, I guess I also really want roast against Grixis Death Shadow. Maybe I can't afford to cut the roast, and this is why I keep not changing my sideboard, right? I keep saying, well, maybe we'll cut this, and then I just can't get behind it. I think third Dispel maybe is also potentially something that can go. I've just been really happy with these explosives, surprisingly. So 2 seems great. I mean, Anger seems great. I think I need at least the first roast. Jace I've been really happy with in the matchups where he shines, but maybe he's something that needs to go as well. But then I'm cutting multiple things for kind of the control matchups, so that's not great. Probably want to leave him, but anyway, Staticaster by force I think got to stay. Rejection, I think the 2 dispels. I guess you could consider the spell snare, but I feel like I sided it enough that, and I'm very happy with it enough that I feel like it would be a mistake to cut. I like it against the Valakut decks. I like it against Storm. I like it against Black Green X. I just really don't want to shave it for those reasons. Now maybe some of those matchups are good enough for me anyway, but I think Storm in particular, I would miss it a lot. So that's kind of where we're at with this particular list. There's some potential cuts there, but I'm not sure what else we might want to jam in that board other than third Blood Moon. Maybe fourth Blood Moon. I mean, like, the problem is we didn't play against Valakut at all, but while I feel like that matchup is pretty good, I'm siding in like near nothing. I'm siding in Spell Snare pretty much, and then there's like some very questionable things I could side in, but I'd really like to be taking out like all my bolts in that matchup, right? So it'd be nicer to have a few more things to put in, maybe, and that's where the Blood Moons would be particularly good, right? Additional Blood Moons, and then maybe I put in like a Dispel, one Dispel to try and protect them, right, from things like Nature's Claim or Beast Within or whatever. Summoner's Pact for Rex Sage, stuff like that. Obviously, it doesn't protect it from just naturally drawn Rex Sage, but you know, you can't. It can't do everything for 1 mana. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking about this list at the moment. I have enjoyed playing this deck. I would recommend giving it a go if you think it's interesting. I think it is fine. My results so far have been better than middling, but not exciting. I think about 65% on average, something like that. A lot of 4-1s and 3-2s. I think 1, 2, 3 for kind of our first week of playing it. So around 45 matches or so. Something like 65%. Like I said, I did struggle with Grixis Death Shadow a little bit throughout those. I'm not sure I've even beat it yet, actually. I think we played against it 3 or 4 times only. 3 or 4 times in the week, but maybe 5 times, but it did not go well as far as I can remember any of those particular times. I'll have to check. But either way, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time with more Modern. If you didn't get enough of this Breach deck, there's certainly my VODs on my Twitch channel as well. We'll probably be playing something else shortly, but certainly if you want some more similar Modern action, go ahead and peruse the rest of Modern Nexus or check out my Twitch channel. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day.